So my mom asked me why I was single the other day, despite being financially independent and kind of just like chilling with life, doing whatever I want. So I decided to do the math for her, and we were going to do that today. So I took a personality test, and this was the result. The existence probability of a compatible partner is 1 for 22,847, also known as a 0.0044%. Let's digest that for a moment. So in this world, there are going to be 7.674 billion people. So how many people are actually compatible with me? If we enter this into a calculator, you can see that my compatible matches are going to be 335,886 people in the entire world. Now, that might sound like a lot, but once we reduce this to the people in the US, we're going to see that there are 328.2 million people, which means there are only 14,365 people in the entire United States, including Hawaii and Alaska, that are compatible to me, according to this personality test. If we take that one step forward, and let's say that I am going to live in New York City, there are going to be only 8 million people there. So if we take 8 million divided by 22847, we are going to see that there are only 368 people that match with my personality in the biggest city in the US. Once we account for gender, we could divide that number in half. And then after that, we will apply an age filter. So I am 28 years old. So let's say my prospective dating age range, for the sake of simplicity, is going to be from 25 to 29. You will see that this age range is around 9% of the women in New York. So if we multiply this number by the 184 people that I am compatible with in New York City, we are going to get 17 people in the entire city. Keep in mind, this does not include whether I like them or not, or whether they like me or not. Hopefully the personality test actually takes care of that. But this does not include anything such as like physical attraction, or common interest. This also does not take into account people that are already married or taken or do not wish to pursue a relationship. This also does not take into account any sort of proper financial standing or anything of that nature as well. Pretty much everything else that you would like factor into a relationship other than demographic and whether they match with me in this personality test or not, it's going to be very rare. It's just 17 people. So pretty much in the entire city, there's probably maybe like only like maybe there isn't even one person in the entire city that actually matches with me that we will get along with. So I probably have to give up on this whole like the one thing or whatever, or like the perfect person to be in a relationship with, which is a little sad, but you know, sometimes that's how life is. And if you guys are curious, like most people taking this test, they are not going to score 1 for 22,000. It's mainly like some people have like 1 in 5 or like 1 in 100, you know, which increases the odds dramatically in your favor. I guess I'm just a weird person. I kind of knew this like my whole life, but I guess there is a cost to being who I am today. But I just took this test recently and thought it was funny. You guys can take it. I'll leave a link to the test in the description below. But if you guys enjoyed this and you are one of the 1 out of 22,000, go ahead, hit the like button down below and subscribe for more content. I'll be focusing on other stuff that's probably more important than this later, but I just thought it was funny to kind of point out. Of course, at the end of the day, this is just a stupid personality test. If you guys actually believe in that stuff, like, so be it. Like, personally, I actually don't care too much about the other person's like political views or anything of that nature. I never believed that that was like a determining factor in a relationship. It's mainly just if you get along with the other person, and if the other person gets along with you, and you guys are both attracted to each other, I think that's all you really need in a successful relationship. And probably some aligned future goals that have some overlap at least. But sometimes it is interesting to take these stupid tests, even though they are quite stupid. But apart from that, that is it for me today. Hope to see you guys next time.